So, on at least a monthly basis, ideally fortnightly, we'll perform a full empty and refill of the barrel. Monthly will require us to switch the unit off. It will require us using a submersible pump to completely empty the unit. Drop that in the top, you connect a piece of hose to this and you can use it to water your flower beds and so on. Completely safe unless you've added chemicals such as chlorine. If you haven't done that, no problem at all. Put it to an adjacent water, but anything that you want to do. We've emptied it, we've switched the unit off. We then need to spin off our filter. So of course this will be full of water. Our cartridge, which will be dirty, it will look dirty. We put it into a solution such as this Lazy Spa tray, where we've added roughly 5 litres of water with about half a bottle of something like low chlor. It doesn't need to be that accurate. The point is we've got a cleaner in there and we can swirl and agitate that around. We'll leave it in here for about 24 hours. After 24 hours, it won't look bright white, but it will look pretty clean again. And then we rinse that off. When that's rinsed off under just regular tap water, we set this to side to dry. Drying out matters enormously because it means the fibres are retightened. We drop them back in and then we simply restate. When we restate it, we use the key, always, really important to use the key, to just give it a slight tighten. We don't want to over tighten, but you'll feel when it bites. When it bites or pinches, we're done. We also make sure we pay attention to the all-important hose filter. We undo the inlet, we remove the hose filter, and we give this a really good rinse through. There's no need for chlorine or anything, but we want to make sure that that tea strainer looking thing is super clean and that we can see through it. We can then replace all of that. We've done our filter replacement. We've rinsed out our hose filter. The third and final phase is we get inside the unit whilst it's empty and give it a good old wipe out. So we make sure that we've got a decent antibacterial cleaner, ideally something without bleach in it, and a lint-free cloth. Simply climb in and then we are essentially scrubbing around into all the gaps. And if you've any doubt, apply more cleaner. And I can feel those gaps under the cloth, and I just repeat that process kind of 360 of course, and that's basically the job done. Pay special attention to the base of the barrel because that's where most of the sediment's going to collect and where we'll need to make sure we get into those gaps. This process is something you're going to want to repeat at least monthly, ideally every fortnight. At this point, we're in a position where we can now refill the unit. When the unit's refilled, then we switch it on, and that's simply what a full maintenance looks like.